All right, so here's something that you don't see in California anywhere. Trucks with trailers use the outside lane. That's funny. All right, so I really like that bridge. This is why I'm videotaping. It's pretty cool. We are in Laramie, Wyoming, and thanks for tuning in to part 3 of the long drive. This drive should take about 9 hours from Grand Junction, Colorado to Deadwood, South Dakota. And boy, is it a long drive. So it is a 9-hour drive, but it's going to take me at least 12 hours because I want to make sure Lucy gets there well rested and pretty happy and functioning. So can't wait to get to Deadwood, Colorado. That was my finger. All right, who wants a crazy story from the land of crazy? Hold on, let me fix this. Welcome to Wyoming, everybody. I sort of need these sunglasses, I sort of don't. Anyhow, crazy story. So I'm at McDonald's, right? And I let these two little old ladies go in front of me. And this one woman, and you know they're little old ladies, they have the short hairstyle, you know, the white hair, you know, it's been permed and everything. They look real cute. But one of them just sneezes into her hand, and then she sneezes into her hand again, and then she orders. I'm like, great, wonderful. Thank God I got my immune system. So then they order, and then I put in my order, and my order number is 181. Now, don't ask me how McDonald's does this. I have no idea, but they're running 2 lines through the drive-through, and could be something wrong with the numbers. But my number is 181. So we're in the area where you wait to pick up your food, and they yell, what did they yell? 182, 182, right? And I'm like, well, that's weird, but, and that was her friend. Number 182 was her friend. So she gets her bag of food. And the woman that was sneezing into her hands is like, well, I'm 179. What happened to my order? You know, 179 comes before 182. And you know what it is she could have had a totally different order. They could have had 10 Big Macs ready to go, and the one woman got the 10 Big Macs. But she was all upset because she's 179, and they didn't call her order first. Okay, so I'm right behind them. And then the guy yells, 181, 181, that's my order. So as I'm walking up, the woman goes, well, this isn't right. And she looks at my bag. She is touching my bag. She turns it over. She sees that it's 181, and she knows her bag is 179. She opens the bag, and just as she's putting her hand in there, I'm like, get your hand out of my bag. And she's like, that's rude. And it's like, no, you're rude. You're touching my food. And it's like, she couldn't believe that someone would talk to her. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, have a little patience. But I just thought that was so funny that surely they skipped over her 179, and surely, you know, they didn't put the right number on the outside of the bag, and surely her food must be in the bag with the wrong number. It's like, that never happens at McDonald's. It never happens. But she was all upset because I told her to get her hands out of my bag. But that's my short story for today. All right, so I thought I'd share a little bit of South Wyoming with you. This is so pretty. Lots of little itty bitty hills, you know. Cool. It really is nice. You gotta drive slow here because there could be wildlife on the road, and I actually saw a cow on the road back there, so you know, one of the cows escaped. But they have these nice little places where you can pull off, and like down in the ravine below, they may have a herd of cows or bulls. I didn't look that closely. And isn't that a nice way to have lunch? I certainly think it is. I do. You know, how often can you say you had lunch with a herd of bulls? Not too often, not too often. But a really nice landscape here. All right, and why am I driving all day? Why not slow it down a little? Why am I wanting to arrive so early in Deadwood? Well, besides Deadwood being fun, there's a lot of animals on the road during twilight. I showed you a bighorn sheep, I think it was. I passed a cow. You know, there's a lot of dangerous little animals. And then dawn and dusk, you have all the deer out, and I don't want to run into any deer. You know, my brother, who drives trucks for a living, he goes, I think, from New Jersey, Philadelphia area, up to Boston, and he has a little hand clicker. And every time he sees a deer, he clicks it, he clicks it, he clicks it. And I guess it's a good hobby. It's a boring drive, but one night he clicked it over 400 times. So that tells you how dangerous it is. And I think in a couple of years he's been trucking, he's run into a couple of deer. You know, my brother's a very safe driver, but all of a sudden they just jump out from the middle of nowhere, and I know that. You know, we have them up there in Oakland near Ukaipa. That's a nice little foresty area. But yeah, all of a sudden you're driving along and here comes a deer out of the apple orchard, so you gotta be really careful. And I know what time they come out, so I'm trying to get to Betty by before they wake up. All right, let's play this edition of Who Wants to Be a Billionaire? All right, so whoever can invent stuff, this thing will be rich, I promise you. All right, all these bugs are splattering on my screen, but if I turn on my windshield wiper, all I'm gonna do is get a nice smeary little mess. So if you can invent a fluid that will dissolve these bugs without messing my front screen, you will wind up rich, right? But it would probably have to be like acid or something. I don't think that'll work. But there has to be a chemical that you could spray on these things so you could have a clear windshield. Well, that was just an idea, but I'm not going to stop you. Go ahead, take my idea, and go ahead and invent it. I really need that. All right, we are still in Wyoming, and I thought this was real pretty, so I videotaped it for you. Look at this. I think we passed Laramie. That was nice. Port Guernsey. We have maybe 3 hours left before Deadwood. This is a long, long drive, isn't it? Oh my gosh. But it's been fun. Let's see, what does, 35, 55. Okay, we can do 55 here. But look how pretty these little trees are. It's so, I love it. I really do. I love the way the colors just melt together. Whee! Going around the curve, going around the curve. Whee! All right, I just wanted to show you something real pretty. This is exciting. We are driving through the Black Hills National Forest, and I'm like, I wish I knew whether there was camping here, where the camping is, because I would camp here. It's 73 degrees. Isn't that wonderful? No campfires. Okay, so we have our Hot Logic Mini and our other stuff that we can cook with. Cool. Looks like people just park it anywhere. I don't know. Oh, it's 40 miles per hour. We'll do it. We'll do it. Looks like there's a trail that just goes off. They put little windmills up. It's all new to me. It really is. But it's a pretty national forest, and I thought you'd like to see a look-see. On the way into this national forest, I saw a bunch of old split log cabin homes. That was pretty interesting, but I did not have the camera on in time to get it. Sorry, guys. But pretty interesting because it's 73 degrees right now, so it would be a pretty cool place to camp. Get it? Pretty cool place. Sure. That's where we're going with that one. I wonder what's happening with the trees. I think these are birch trees. They're pretty good. They're pretty. Yep. And Lucy's happy. You know what? That's how I'll end today's video of the long, long, long drive is we'll put Lucy in at the end. All right, so the Black Hills are pretty cool. So, and we're in South Dakota now. Why are the Black Hills so famous? Because of gold. Gold, I tell you. Yeah, I guess they found gold out here. I do not know. But my girlfriend used to come up here every year and go shopping. She used to like the tricolor gold, and this was one place you could get it. But if you want to feel small, I feel small right now. So beautiful. And yeah, I wish I could camp here, but maybe not. Maybe they have high bugs. Oh, I love the wind blowing. Man, it's absolutely beautiful. It really is. What a great park. Look at that. I was gonna call them all. See all the Christmas trees, but they're pine trees. Yeah, evergreens. Yeah, but they're a Christmas tree to me. Yes, they are. But a very beautiful park. We've been doing these windy curves now for what, 20, 25 minutes, Lucy? Lucy's like, let me out of the car. She's fine. She's fine. It's just a neat little place. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. These rocks up ahead. Pretty. What a great drive. If they had one of those turnouts on this side, I'd be in the back making super ready. What do we got? 20-something minutes till we're in Deadwood. Yeah. And I don't like eating cold soup. I know people can, but I don't like it. Alright, we're coming into a cool town. This is cool. Looks like they locked up for the day. It's Saturday. Oh, we're in the town of Lead. Okay, well, not a lot going on there. Alright, so the town of Lead is pretty cool. We're just getting here after hours. So a lot of the places are closed up. This is where you can buy some Black Hills Gold. And they had a garage sale and hot dogs. Oh, look at that old yellow car. Oh, reminds me of the Vista Cruiser. It does. All right, we got 4 miles left before we are in Deadwood. All right, so Lead is definitely a place to check out. And it's so close to Lead and Deadwood. Oh, look at that trike. That was cool. Oh, an outhouse over there. No, it's not. But it's funny. And we're here, Deadwood, yay! Population 1,270, we have made it. Yay! Clap, clap. I'm so happy. Look at that old church building. We're coming up on it. That is so cool. Pretty. Very nice. We're gonna stop at the visitor center. Hopefully they're open. Oh, look at that building. That's amazing. All right, welcome to Deadwood. Visitor Center straight ahead. That's where we're going.